I play a character called Clive Verris, who is a military guy who's gone private, really, runs a huge operation of private military, and he has a very close relationship with a few of the main characters. People have been talking about doing this film, and it's attracted some, really cool directors and writers along the way. And it's only now that the technology is there, I think, to properly achieve this film. And it's both a hugely exciting action thriller, but also has a huge theme about cloning that runs through the whole movie. It's a film that is about cloning, and the technology really is only up there now to be able to put an actor in the movie, clone him, and have himself acting with himself totally convincingly, really. So I think that, we're at the stage now where that is possible and could be hugely thrilling to see. Jerry Bruckheimer and Ang Lee is a pretty brilliant combination. This film is huge and expansive and sort of travels the world and is, it's a true epic, which, Jerry is, king of producing those kind of movies. And Ang has done those films, but he's also, always interested in the drama of a project. So I think the coming together is kind of great. I think Ang is, he's got the full package really, because he's directed huge movies, knows how to sort of, orchestrate a really big, successful movie, but is always interested in the drama and the characters and characterizations. And this film truly depends on that. It will be epic and expansive and have great action sequences, but it's a real character piece at the same time. And there's probably no one better. I mean, than Ang to do this. Ang's not only comfortable with the technology, he is absolutely convinced that this is the future, that he's at the beginning of something that is going to change the way we make films and the way we see films. He's absolutely convinced, and and he thinks he's right at the beginning of it. And I've seen, some of the last film he shot where he used some of this technology, how it should be projected, and it was unlike anything I'd seen before. It's incredibly sort of visceral, and the detail is beyond what we're used to seeing. Will plays a government agent that I used to work with, and now have gone different ways, and discovers that he's been targeted and someone's after him, and doesn't understand why the guy, well, firstly is as good as he is because he's the best, so he doesn't understand how this guy, but also seems to have very similar instincts to him and seems to be almost on the same wavelength. And then we discover that the guy after him is actually a clone of himself. I mean, for me, it's been an absolute pleasure working with Will Smith. He is an unbelievable pro, really. I mean, he is so focused and on his game all the time, and I found it an absolute pleasure. The guy is just a real dream to work with, and he's got huge challenges because he is kind of playing two parts, and one of them is a younger version of himself. And so any scene that the two of them are in, he plays both, and that is obviously a huge challenge. Not only time and effort wise, he's playing the lead character and the second lead character, you know. So it's a huge commitment, and they are different characters. You know, the younger version is not going to have the same sensibilities as the older one. So, you know, watching him work, he's hugely impressive. It's a huge, expansive action film that has, you know, totally delivers on that, travels the world, has great big action sequences, but fundamentally it's a character piece as well, and it's about, you know, the people involved, and it's very exciting in that way. And that's, you know, again, why Ang Lee's the perfect guy, because, you know, he can do both. He can do the big, you know, he can handle all the technology, handle all the action sequences, and he's very, very specific about character work.
Hey, thanks for watching. Did you know that the greatest rivalry in Kung Fu is not between any hero and villain, or even between two popular actors, but between two studios, Shaw Brothers and Golden Harvest? Golden Harvest was founded by former employees of Shaw Brothers, which surely adds to the rivalry. The two studios are responsible for virtually all of the best-loved Kung Fu films. Do you like my shirt? You can get one for yourself in the link in the description.